And I think that's where my trauma came from. I was like, nerd shit. Welcome everyone to Tsuki Off Live. I'm your ever-dreaming overlord, Azzy Mythos.
And I'm Bryce, your favorite Chad tuber, and this is where we'll talk about all things VTubing under the moon. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. Yeah, so this is our first ever podcast. Part of our TsukiLive VTubing careers now. I've
never done one of these.
Nope. And you're going to hear in our, in our infancy how bad we are.
Yep.
But yeah, we are a part of a VTuber group called TsukiLive, and this is Tsuki Off Live because we are not doing this live.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. We don't have the balls for that.
Nope. We can cover up all of our mistakes.
Yep, just like this. Beep. All right. So, I think it's only normal if we just talk about VTubering for our very first podcast here, right?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, Bryce, how did you first hear about VTubing?
To be honest, I first heard of VTubing from, I guess, VR chat, because I used to play like a lot of VR chat, and a lot of people that would play in there, they'd get into streaming, and they would just use they're either streaming just VR chat, which I think is maybe sort of like the start of VTubing in a way. Or some other people would do that while playing other games. Like one of my friends would wear his headset like on his forehead and then be capturing like green screen VR chat while he's playing like Final Fantasy or something like that. So that's how I found out about it.
Is it like those the people that play like Beat Saber, but you can see their whole body?
Oh, kind of, sort of. I know that's like something that I don't know. That's like some third party program stuff. They're like,
is it?
Yeah, it like puts it all in there. These people just really like they literally just wear their headset on their head, like their VR headset, for like 8 hours at a time. I'm like, how do you do this, man? Like, this is terrible. I'd be like trying to like, no, it's not for me. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I found out about it, or when I found out about it, and then I didn't like really dive into it until I discovered HoloLive, like 2021 or something.
Right. That's like really when they popped off was when HoloLive EN came out.
Yes.
Okay. Before VTubing was really a thing, it was like Kizuna, right? And I did not believe what was like happening. I was like, that's not a real person like there. How can they do this live? That's impossible. We don't have the technology for this.
Yeah.
This is
just Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, this is Hatsune Miku. Someone's back there typing out all the words.
Yeah, they're coding all of this live.
Yeah. Like even when I watched an interview, it was like Joey, the anime man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He had like a live interview with Kids in the Islands. Like, how are they doing this? This is witchcraft.
Whoa.
Shit like this. And so like. That was, I guess, Kizuna was like, the very first VTuber that I watched before I even knew what VTuber was. And I found out about VTubing really when one of my old colleagues at like work was just like, yo, Azzy, are you excited about the HoloLive EN VTubers coming out? I was like, what's a VTuber? What's all this? Yeah. And they're like, you like anime? I was like, yeah, but I've never heard of this. I was like, what is this? And they're like, yeah, but Gura's coming out. I was like, what? Who's Gura? Yeah. So, so they told me about this, and then like I looked it up later. I was like, oh wait, what the fuck? This is a whole thing now. Whoa, this is crazy stuff. Kizuna is real. These are real people. They're streaming as anime. Ow.
These aren't just my anime waifus on Saturday morning anymore. What is this?
No, what? Oh, it really was like a whole like new world. I was like, what in the world's going on? And then like I watched a little bit of it for I don't know, maybe like a year before I was like, I want to try this out. I want a VTuber. And yeah, I guess that'll bring us to the next part where I'm like how'd you get your model? You know,
mine is actually from VR chat. I commissioned this to use in VR chat probably in like 2018, I think.
Ooh.
So I got it for like $50 too. So I mean,
nice.
I don't know. It just worked out. So when I started, like when I finally, I don't know, I never thought about VTubing until after watching HoloLive, and I was like, okay, this looks like fun. Like I want to do this. And so I had one of my buddies, he knew how to change the VR chat model into a VRM or whatever for VRC or VC face.
Right.
And so he put it in, and yep, and that's been it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And for those astute viewers out there, you'll see that I'm in 2D and Bryce is in 3D.
Yes, it's
If
problematic.
Yeah. there are issues here and there, but just don't look too closely.
At least we're all inclusive.
Yeah. we don't judge by how many Ds you have.
We could. This is the 3D side of the room. That's the 2D side of the room.
Yeah.
So if we ever have guests, where they sit depends on what they are.
Yeah. We're going to draw a line down the middle of this whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and for me, I kind of started with a Vroid. So, Vroid was where I like tried out making a model, right?
Yeah.
But clearly, you know, I did not stick with that. But I kind of took a Vroid model and then I kind of made it, drew it out, or customized it to the way I wanted it to look in like a very broad sense. And then I didn't have a tablet or anything back then. And I'm nowhere much of a, you know, artist. So what I did was I just like took my mouse and I just painfully like traced over the outline of it.
Oh.
And tried to like make like, you know, a kind of reference of how I wanted to look. And like the thematics of it, kind of drew those in. But this was all on the mouse and it sucked, you know?
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah. And I was using GIMP. There's no such thing as Clip Studio back then. Well, in my mind.
Yeah.
So I drew it out. Maybe I'll show it, but it's awful. It looks so bad. It hurts my eyes to like go back. I have the picture of it still because when I commissioned for this, I went on Etsy. I was looking around to try to find like what's like, you know, who can make some good models, and they're all pretty expensive. Especially back then. I don't know if the prices have varied or I'm just like a little better at searching nowadays for better deals.
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah. So yeah, so I was looking at it, I was like, oh man, these people are like, it's pretty expensive for like a 2D model.
Mm-hmm.
Even more so for a 3D model.
Yeah.
But luckily, like I found someone on Etsy, my VTuber papa, as they would call him. Nita. They were able to, you know, just take my image and then draft up a way better concept. I was like, yeah, I want to be like this. I want to look kind of like this vaguely. And then my theme is I am Azathoth, the ever-dreaming overlord. From the Lovecraftian mythos, if you haven't heard.
I think I've heard of it, maybe.
So yeah, you know, probably the most famous one is Cthulhu, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's heard of Cthulhu. Azathoth would be like a couple steps higher. It's in the mythos is like Azathoth is the one that is dreaming of the universe right now, and if it ever awakens, that's the end of the universe. So right now there's like aliens out there. Aliens out there in space are like playing music to keep Azathoth asleep.
Oh, are there? Whoa. Okay, this is crazy. Are there like villains out there that are trying to wake Azathoth to end the world?
I don't think so. No one's actively. No one's actively trying to wake him.
There's so many like. That's the theme of so many different like medias, like video games and stuff, where the bad guys are trying to like just make the really bad thing that kills everything happen for whatever reason. They're doing this. So it would
Right.
make sense that someone's got to be doing that, like now.
In the Lovecraftian books, it's not really. It doesn't focus on like the people doing bad things for the sake of doing bad things. It's often the people are the victims of all this stuff that's happening around them. So
I see.
the big theme with Lovecraftian horror is like there are these weird unknown things out there, and like you can be succumbed to madness at any moment. I think one of the closer ones is there is another outer god similar to Azathoth, whose name is Yog-Sothoth, and what they are like a keeper of knowledge, and often people are like trying to get rituals to summon Yog-Sothoth to get like all this unlimited knowledge from it. So that's probably like the closest of like there's someone evil out there trying to do evil stuff, quote unquote.
I see. This is interesting. I've never read anything about like
Lovecraftian.
yeah, Lovecraftian. I almost said like Sherlockian or something. I was like, that's not correct.
Sherlockian horror.
Maybe I don't read enough in general. I just know of things that people read.
No. But yeah, so I gave out my idea. I was like, yeah, this is what I want. Feel like in general. This is the theme. I want some tenties every here and there.
Whoa.
Yeah. A lot of people often ask are like, what's that on your shoulder, you know? Like my little guy here.
Yeah, little dude.
Yeah. I don't have a good answer. I've always just been like, yeah, it's just a part of me. It's just like, you know, like a little bit of the chaos of me leaking out kind of thing.
So is it alive?
Kind of. It's as alive
Okay.
as like, you know, your shoulder is alive.
Oh. So is it akin to like a pauldron on a suit of armor, or is it like, can it eat? It has teeth.
I would think it can eat. So
Oh, okay. So
Have
it's
you-
like
have
a
you seen those,
separate being, but also.
yeah, but also part of me. It's like my second mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, have you read Jujutsu Kaisen manga?
No, and I've only seen like the first season and the first movie.
Oh, okay. I'd say it's like how Sukuna's mouth pops out of Yuji every so often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I understand. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that.
I was actually thinking of getting like a fun little art thing where you seen those memes where it's like a little chibi thing eats like a lemon and their face squeezes in.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. I was
Thinking of getting something like that where like I'll eat it through, you know, my normal mouth, and then like my little pauldron would like just squeeze in.
Okay, that would be funny.
That would be great. But I was looking around and I was like, oh man, I don't know who could make it.
I bet Ashesi could probably just do it.
I don't think Ashesi can do well. Yeah, probably like if it's like 2 images, but like if it's something animated, which I was thinking of.
You were wanting to animate. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I missed that part. Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know any animators really.
No, me neither. It'd be a whole process too. Like, all right, hear me out. I want to eat a lemon, and then I want my shoulder to cave in.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? Like, huh? Oh,
Is that just happen for everything then? I want to know if that tracks, if there's a reason behind that. If you eat something and it's bad, is it your shoulder thing that deals with the side effects of it?
I sometimes like to draw it where it also has a reaction, like a separate reaction to something happening. So like, oh man, this was like one of the first art things I've done. This was back when the Jackal pose was popular.
No.
I did a drawing of that for myself. And then I had like my shoulder look up at me and be have that little teardrop thing like on the head. That's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm so disappointed in you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll post it on like this whiteboard here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this whiteboard is probably gonna be like where I just slap random edits.
Kaboom.
Boom. Yeah, we don't see it now, but you'll see it post
Later.
edit. Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be funny.
But yeah. Did you have any themes when you were, thinking of your model, or were you just like, just make me look Chad?
The Chad thing wasn't even like really a thing when I first got this model. The Chad thing actually comes from, it's almost like unrelated, except for it's still in VR chat, but me and some of my friends would do like little role play things. They'd be like 15 seconds, but one of our go-tos is like this like default model that they have in VR chat that's just a Chad guy. He looks like he's at the beach. He's wearing just like swimming trunks and sunglasses, and he's bald. And we would just, I don't know, mess around with that. And the idea is that he talks all dumb like a surfer dude, and he's a complete himbo or whatever. And we would just like do that with each other, and it'd just be really fucking funny. So that's where the idea came from, because I guess I just liked it so much. It was so funny. But my model really doesn't represent that at all. I'd like it to eventually, but like you were saying earlier, that stuff's kind of expansive.
Yeah, it can be. But now that we've been in, the VTuber community a little while, we've got a little bit more connections.
True.
Yeah, we know like a couple riggers, couple people who do the art. So that helps,
It does.
Kind of like it's kind of like sourcing locally now.
Yeah, we're shopping locally.
Yeah,
keeping our town's economy alive.
Yeah. Get those free range VTubers.
Yeah, we go to the local VTuber farmers market.
Yeah,
pick up their freshest eggs.
Their freshest PNGs.
Yes.
Nom, nom, nom. Yeah. So you talked about like HoloLive being kind of like your first VTuber thing that you watched, right?
Yeah, my first like official one where I like actually took an interest and tried to understand it.
Now let's talk about our Oshis. Who's your Oshi?
No. Okay.
Who's your VTuber Oshi?
My VTuber Oshi, for years, and I guess because of the HoloLive thing, it's Gargura for sure.
Right.
She's
nice.
The person I've watched easily the most of, but I think the first VTuber maybe we can have this conversation later. Maybe I'll just ask this after. I mean, who's your Oshi? We'll go for that.
Oh, mine? I'd say, okay, so initially it was Kiryu Koko.
Okay.
Because, like, she was still, like, part of the Japanese group, but she also just spoke English most of the time.
She did a lot for the English.
Right. Yeah, she did a whole ton. And I just loved, like, her meme reviews and stuff like that, where she, like, explains it all, like, to the other Japanese members of HoloLive.
Yeah.
And you just see like their reaction when they hear it, and they're like, "Oh, that's so funny." I'm just like, "Oh, I love this." I actually also got like her birthday jersey thing too. It took so long to arrive.
Oh, it always does. Those things always take so long.
But yeah, it's like the red one. I think you might know what I'm talking about.
I think so. Unless I'm thinking of, I think there was. Are you talking about the one that was close to when she graduated? Or was it a prior
I think so. I don't remember a prior one. Okay, let me search it up. Kiryu Koko jersey.
I think oh yeah, that. Morning has that also. And he's like dead set for whatever reason on like whenever we meet. Like giving that to me, and I'm like, brother, I don't think I'm going to fit in that.
Wait, really?
I've seen you and I've seen me, and I don't think we're the same size. Just keep it. And he's like, no, it's yours. I'm like, no.
So yeah, the thing with this jersey, I found out, after getting it, is that this zipper goes all the way up, like into the hood.
Okay,
Like,
actually, yeah. I see
This
that
one,
there.
yeah, you can probably see this better here. I'm like, why?
I don't know. I mean, wait, like it doesn't even have like a cinch point.
No,
Where, like it just meets. It looks like it could theoretically meet anywhere.
It does have a cinch like at the middle of the hoodie at the top.
Okay.
Let's open this here. Open image. Oh, I can't even get bigger.
Do you remember those old like hoodies? Like, I remember them from like middle school. You could zip them up all the way, and it'd have like a skull there, or maybe like a like a dinosaur face or something.
Yeah, I remember that. Also, like, oh god, middle school was such a bad time. But there was also one person who like had like a panda hoodie that they wore all the time. That was a thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like, admittedly, yeah, it's cute, but also like, damn.
Now I think it's cool. Back then, I think about like if I were to have worn something like that, I'm like, oh god, the bullying.
Yeah, right.
My face would never have been the same. So many swirlies.
Ooh. But yeah, so Coco's my Oshi, but then she graduated, unfortunately. It was so sad. But also Hachima is also like one of my favorites.
Okay, she's great.
She's just crazy too. I'm just like, oh my gosh, her cooking stuff.
I
videos.
love the cooking stuff.
They're so good. It's just like, what are you doing? Hachima? You can't just cook in like without oil.
I think the last one I saw is when she's trying to make noodles or something.
I think
she's like putting it through like
times.
She might have done like several of them. I don't know. I don't watch enough or whatever. But she was like trying to put the like dough or whatever through like the noodle press, and it like would press it all flat and cut it, and it was just coming out as like it was a mess. It was terrible. I think she might have been. This was like post spider cooking. So I think she had some other kind of bug too.
She had like her phase when she was in Australia was crazy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Australia is dangerous. Doesn't matter who you are, it'll change you.
Oh yeah, she had like a rap too. Hachima cooking rap.
Oh yeah.
So good. Let me go here. See if I can find that video. No ads. Oh wait. Is it
she might have a
no.
playlist. No, that looks like a song. Yeah.
Yeah. Gyoza. I think she burned the crap out of some gyoza before too. Oh, like this.
I believe it.
No, what is going on here? Oh god. Oh god.
She is insanely sus, if you will.
Yeah.
Do you follow her on Twitter?
Yeah, I do.
It's not like every post. Every post from her is questionable, I'd say, for the most part. But some of them are just like out there, and I'm like, I don't want this on my feed, man. If someone if someone sees this when I'm at, like not home, like what are they gonna think?
No, they'll know I'm a degenerate.
No, my legacy.
Oh, and then there's one of the songs she covered. It's like, oh god, what was it called? It's like bleh. It was literally called like bleh.
I have no idea.
Yeah, here it is.
Hey. Okay.
The first one.
Oh wait, this is from 2 years. Okay.
This was it was 2 years ago.
Is this? Wait, I think I've actually seen this. I have seen this. I remember when she released this actually.
Yeah.
Because I think
it's just like
she animates this shit herself, doesn't she?
Oh, did she? Yeah,
I think so. It's one of those like fever dream things,
right? I'm just like, oh, this looks weird. This is a weird audio, and then I'm like, oh,
yeah.
But yeah, the original video is also like a fever dream too, but with a real person. I think it's like a guy dressed as a nun.
Wait, like doing this stuff?
Yeah, like what the original song was. Oh wait, no, it's this one.
Oh.
I think.
Oh.
It's like this Kim Jong Un looking ass.
Oh no! Now TsukiLive is an enemy.
No. Cut it out.
Post editing, please.
Post it, Azzy. Cut it out.
Future Azzy, please save us.
Yeah. I'll just bleep out like the name. It'll be like Kim Jong bleep. Yeah, they'll never know which one I'm talking about. Man, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
We were talking about our Oshis. Talked about
our
Coco
Oshis,
and then
yeah.
Hachima.
Hachima.
I suppose since you brought up your next one, I was gonna say this earlier, which was why I was we can talk about this later, which I guess works out. Technically, I put her as like my second Oshi, but technically I feel like she's the first. When I first heard of HoloLive, it's because one of my buddies was already like really into HoloLive, like pre Ian Branch at all. And he had showed another one of my friends like a 5-minute video of like get to know HoloLive quickly or something like that, or maybe it was just for the HoloLive English because at that point they were already out, and it just gave you like little weird like inside jokes and facts about each of the Ian members pretty much. So I watched that immediately. I was like, okay, Gura is really funny, but I could never catch her live or whatever. For whatever reason, I just hadn't caught her live at all. But I was immediately able to catch Kiara live like every night. She was just live at the perfect time. So I'd be sitting there playing. I was playing a lot of 7 Days to Die actually. So playing a lot of that, and then she went live, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll take a look. And so I was watching her, and I was like, oh wow, this is great. I like this actually. This is cool. This is different. And then when I finally did like manage to catch a Gura stream, I was like, okay, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, finally.
Yeah, so I think for me it's definitely like Gura, and then Kiara. I don't watch much of her anymore because now her schedule is not perfect with mine, but she's still someone that I think in my heart, deep down, I realize that like if I didn't catch her streams, I might not have really gotten into VTubing.
Damn. She is actually your like hidden Oshi.
Yeah.
Secret crush.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, speaking of which, I think like Gura recently came back from a hiatus.
Yes.
I don't really follow her, but yeah, I hear she's known for her hiatuses.
I don't even know if this is a good thing to talk about or not. Maybe this can get cut out or something. If it's not, beep.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that way. Like when for her first like, I want to say like year, maybe 2, maybe it was only like a year and a half. She was like all the time, constantly.
Right.
I was watching her every single day almost. And then I don't know what she got. Maybe too big, busy. Too famous, too busy, something. And now it's like, we might get a stream a month, maybe. She might be gone for like 6 months with nothing. Like who knows? But for the last like several months now, it's been like 1, maybe 2 or 3 a month, and then she's gone forever again. It's like, okay, I guess she's big business lady now, is what my theory is.
No, I think this is a good topic to bring up too, because like for a lot of people, I know there are some people that like are working really hard to make it big as a VTuber or just streamers in general. For me, it's always been like a hobby kind of thing. Like I stream kind of like whenever I feel like it, and that's not very often. A lot of times I'm just sitting in my room like, I kind of want to play something, but I also want to watch a YouTube video on the side while playing something.
They're completely different vibes.
Yeah. It's like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I found a game I want to play while streaming. But then I'm also like, but then I'm like, but then I have to set up everything, and then I have to, start recording, start streaming. You gotta set it all up.
Yep, you gotta pay attention to more than the game. You have to like talk or whatever, because no one's gonna sit there and watch someone that's like, the way I play games when I'm not on stream is I might be in a Discord call or something, but half the time I'm not talking. I am tunnel visioned on the game, and that's all my brain knows.
Yeah. So yeah, it's for me. It's always been a hobby. I wouldn't mind going big, you know, but you have to stream consistently, and that's one of the big things I have trouble with. I'm just like,
it's
I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't. I don't have that kind of energy in me to just be like, all right, I'm streaming 4 or 5 times a week, doing something like, you know, once every day, every other day, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm always hoping, like, I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna get raided by someone big. They're gonna notice me, senpai. Somebody's gonna notice me.
Oh my god, Shy Lily.
Oh, whoa! You want me to join what? VShojo?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sure, she can be in VShojo for this.
I don't know which one she's in.
She's not in a group, she's an indie.
Oh, she's not. Oh, she's in. Oh, I thought she joined one by now.
No. I mean, she's in like the group that like every big streamer is in, that like Mythic or whatever.
Mythic. Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know what I don't know. It's a big streamer, like I don't know if they're like a management agency or something. I don't really even know totally what they do, but like everyone and their mothers is in it.
VTuber Mythic.
It's not just VTubers. It's like it's Mythic Talent. That's
Talent?
yeah, that right there. But they've got yeah. See, like I don't even know who that guy is, but there's
Double
Billion.
Oh, Billion's in it.
And then they got Asmongold and lots of VTubers, but also tons of like not VTubers.
Yeah, it's a big mix.
Yeah. It's I don't even know why. I don't know if they came up like just a couple years ago or something. But when they started bringing people in, they like really started bringing people in. It's like tons of people.
Oh, Sayu. Oh, so
yeah.
Who's it? Monarch is in this, right? Probably.
Is that Amelie?
Yeah, Amelie.
Oh, okay. She maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I just assume that any really big streamer is probably in there.
I thought so because like I see a lot of clips with her and was Sayu in it, and it's usually him going like, "What are you doing?"
They don't come across my feed too often anymore. I follow both of them on a lot of stuff, and I used to watch a lot of Sayu. But I don't know. I guess recently, like, kind of like fell off of it, and so I haven't seen anything in a long time.
Oh, false ID. False ID. Yeah. I remember seeing him pop up on my YouTube a lot for like, what's going on in VTuber this weekend.
I used to watch him every day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I never really watched it. Like, I did not care that much about like, oh man, drama, VTuber drama.
I mean, it for a while, I feel like it wasn't necessarily drama. It was just general, like if you were for instance, like a Niji Sanji or a Hololive fan or something, they would just cover a little bit of everything. Like, oh, so-and-so has this event going on. But then I think sometime, and I could be wrong about this, but sometime over like the last year, maybe year and a half or something like that, is when like, a bunch of drama did start coming up. He did start covering a lot of it. His videos also went from being like 10 to 20 minutes long to like 30 to 40 sometimes, and I'm like, this was great for my morning on my way to work, and now this is like a full day commitment. It feels like I just can't do this anymore.
Right. I don't know who most of these people are. I've never really watched Twitch streamers before. VTubers.
That's like interesting.
Yeah, right. Because you think like someone who's interested in streaming has been like, you know, watching Twitch for a long time, or like well versed in it, I guess.
Yeah.
I never really got into that. Like, I never watched any of the big ones before. I never watched like VTubers streaming before. I just dove right into VTubing. Like, After I was like, I can be an anime boy? Hell yeah, look at me in there.
I can finally be isekai.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm 2D. I finally lost the extra D.
So you didn't really, is it that you never watched Twitch or anything like that, or you just didn't do it very often?
I'd say I didn't. Oh man, okay. I've watched some Twitch. Like I know of Twitch. I knew of like what the what it was for. And I've seen clips of Twitch streams, but I never really like watched anyone on Twitch. I've watched like, okay, this was way back when Jack from Rooster Teeth. I don't know if he still streams, but I used to watch his like Minecraft VODs on YouTube, and I was like, oh man, I want to watch it live. So every so often I would drop by. I would see that Jack is live on Twitch, and I'd watch him. But I'd say that's like the extent of how much I really watch Twitch. It's usually from YouTube VODs. I'm like, oh, like yeah, this was a Twitch streamer.
So it wasn't until you discovered VTubing that you were finally like, okay, what do I need in order to do this? Or I'm going to start doing this now.
Yeah, pretty much. Even then, I didn't even like, I wasn't like watching VTubers on Twitch. I was just like, yeah, I'm just setting up, boom, start doing Twitch, and then I'm like, oh, these VTubers are on Twitch, I'm gonna follow them, I'm gonna see what they do, and then that's really how I like started building my Twitch knowledge base, I guess.
Interesting. That's crazy.
Yeah, because like my introduction to VTuber was from YouTube and like YouTube streaming, but then I was like, I don't really want to stream on YouTube. It just doesn't have that feel to it. It doesn't have that same feel to it.
I think it's way better these days, but it's still, I'm sure, and Ashezi would have maybe we have Ashezi as a guest on here sometime.
We're definitely gonna have the rest of TsukiLive in here sometime.
No, not all of them, just some of them.
Not all of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, morning's not allowed. This is the nighttime show.
We're at best we'll put him in like one of the windows. He can peep through the door window or something.
We'll ask the questions, and if we can hear him like through the door seams, like maybe.
Yeah. It's like, oh, is that morning talking through the door? It's like, oh, is there someone out here?
What's that, buddy?
Jimmy fall down the well again? Yeah. And we like, I have a YouTube channel, and you have like a YouTube channel too, right?
Yeah, kind of.
For me, I kind of wanted to start making I didn't know what to do at first with it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll put VODs in here, but I never did do that. And then I tried making like a game video, like a play, just a solo play of a game.
Right.
But then I'm like, man, this sucks editing. So, really for my channel, I just do like cover of songs I like now. And I think that's really where my whole channel is going, because I'm just too lazy to make, solo games like how some people like do, what is it, like Let's Plays kind of thing?
Yeah, I think that is hard. I think it's hard when you don't have, like, streaming is hard when you don't have a chat to bounce off of. But I think it's even weirder in a way when you're trying to like purposely do like an hour or 2 hours worth of playing a game, and the whole time you just know there's no one else to like bounce off of. It's just you.
Yeah, and you're like narrating everything yourself.
It's like, is this interesting? The grass is green in this part of the level. Is that what you guys wanted to know?
Oh, look at me. I'm able to jump. Woo.
I'm hitting the A button.
Yeah. Which, that's when I started, like, I pivoted. I was like, okay, and we also have a TsukiLive channel, right? and that's where and that's where we're posting this video. We're doing these podcasts on that TsukiLive channel.
Yippee!
Woo! So yeah, if you're watching this, you're gonna be like, well, duh, yeah. But that's when I started putting out the idea of like, oh, let's do, you know, 2 people let's plays where like one person is just playing the game and the other person's narrating, and you akin to it to the Game Grumps, right? They do that.
Like
they do that. Yeah. Usually it's like a bunch of people. I think they have like 4 or 5 people in the room watching the game.
The Game Grumps do?
Is it the Game Grumps? Or am I thinking of something else?
You might be thinking, because Game Grumps is normally Aaron and Danny.
Yeah. Oh, who's the other one? Not Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Okay. These are 2 people.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. Does it look like they're in an office, kind of?
Yeah.
And they all just pull up on their office chairs.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like 5 of them.
I can't think of. I don't know if I know who they are, but I've seen them or clips of that before.
Right. It's like you can picture in your mind what it looks like. I
know there's also like maybe like Yogg's cast or whatever might be that way. Or there's like the Djibouti show.
Yogg's cast Djibouti show.
Djibouti show is a little bit different. They're just on a couch, I think. Or were last time. I haven't watched them in like a long time.
I've never watched these either. Either of them.
Have you ever seen Djibouti dubs? They did like a dub over of the "It's Friday" song.
Oh God!
You know what I'm talking about?
Was it recent or was it a long time ago?
This is like 2010 or 11 or something, maybe even 9. I don't know. But it's just like a terrible dub of Friday. That's it. That's the one.
We'll listen to it a little bit.
After this ad.
Yeah. Is this ad going to play?
Maybe. We'll take this ad time to remind you to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification and comment and like the video. Oh.
And it played. It started playing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, opera is a little weird. It's like, is it going to skip the ad? I don't know. 50-50.
Who knows?
Alright.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs.
This is the whole video.
Oh God. Oh, so it's just like actual lyrics, but
they just like dub over it with dumb shit. And there's like the part in the video. The only part I remember is like the part where they're in the car and there's a kid like waving his hand or whatever, and you can hear him in the background here. It's like, my hand is a dolphin or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, right there. That was perfect. How did you?
My hand is a dolphin.
Yeah.
She wasn't even opening her mouth.
Yeah.
Friday. Oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah, they did this. They did like a couple of like infomercials, I think, for like the Sham Wow or something.
Oh yeah, Sham Wow. I love the Sham.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Sham Wow guy in prison, in jail?
No. What?
Oh, it's not like actually him in jail, but did he ever go? I know there was like a whole thing where he like, bit someone's tongue.
What?
But yeah. That's like a totally different topic some other time. Oh yeah, College Humor was like.
Shit. Yeah. This just in VTubing news: the Sham Wow guy bit someone's
tongue off. No.
Masquerading now as a VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, come over here, man.
There we go.
Okay, right off the bat, no big deal. Plane comes. Boom. Okay.
Boom.
Whoa.
You know the Germans always make good stuff, right? Hey, hold on a minute. Wait, let's talk cigarettes, okay? Other things. You try to light them on fire, nothing's gonna happen. Boom. You can't light that on fire. It's a cell phone. It's not gonna light. Take a cigarette.
You can tell how old it is by that cell phone.
Okay.
Was that a Nokia?
You don't have them? I'll tell you what.
I think so.
That's crazy.
But it was like,
whoa!
Old. Whoa! Censored.
Okay, check this out. You're gonna love this. I hired a hooker. She bit my tongue off. I beat the shit out of her.
Oh, that's what happened.
Oh. Wait. Oh, he didn't bite someone bit
No.
his tongue off? Whoa.
It probably wasn't bit off, but like they probably got like rough, and then he got too rough. You know.
Oh, that's crazy. This is lore I had no idea about.
Yeah, ShamWow guy lore.
That's insane.
Dude, I remember fucking College Humor was like, I watched that all the time.
I think, well, what was it? Were them and Whitest Kids You Know or something like that? Wasn't that another one?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if they were separate or if one of them broke off into the other or something. If you go back and watch some of that stuff now, it's like, whoa. I don't know if that flies today.
Yeah, canceled.
Yeah, the climate's a little different these days.
Like, what was it? We Didn't Start the Flame War.
I don't
Flame War.
know if I
This was
know that.
it was a College Humor song. It's a parodying of
We Didn't Start the Fire.
We Didn't Start the Fire. Yeah. But it's like basically going through the internet. It's like, we didn't start the flame war. Keeps our hanging on is before I left my comment. Something like that.
Okay. I don't think I ever.
This was.
I probably
yeah.
purposely avoided it, honestly, because I hate the original song.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. They
But
made us
I
learn it
didn't-
in school, like in elementary
they
school or
did?
something. Yeah, for like history class or something. And ever since then, I was like, no, I refuse to listen.
There's I recently learned that who was it? They made like a continuation of that song. Is I think it's Fall Out Boys. Fall
Oh.
Out Boy. We Didn't Start the Fire. Yeah.
What? From
Oh. We Didn't
8
Start the
months
Fire.
ago?
They did like
11 months
a
ago?
more modern. Yeah, a modern version of
Oh, interesting.
it. Mm-hmm.
Man, one of these things we'll have to get into. We'll have to appeal to our potentially also used to be emo audience, or maybe
Yeah.
still emo audience if they're cool like that.
Yeah. As as the Tsuki emo boys here,
Yes,
we have to we have to elaborate. We have to talk about it. Our emo past.
Yeah,
I still have my emo bangs. You have like half of your emo bangs, but you also have like
yeah.
you were more into the music part, right? With your guitars. When did you start learning guitar?
I started summer of 2008, so I'm going on like 16 years, I think, this summer.
Damn,
It's been
that's
a long
crazy.
time.
That was a long time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I was very much into that stuff then, Fall Out Boy and shit like that.
I went through a weird phase of music stuff. So like, all right, here's how it started. We're going through Azzy music lore. Like how the
Okay.
aliens play music for me to keep me asleep.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
So in elementary school, first thing we learned, other than like those tube sounding things that you smack and they make a tone.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah. First thing we learned was recorder. That was like in
Yep.
I think 4th grade. Everyone had a recorder. Everyone did it. Then starting 5th grade, we got to choose to be in either band or orchestra. And I wanted to be in band
Oh.
because I thought that was where the cool kids were. The cool kids were in band. But I couldn't play like so on all the brass instruments they have like a mouthpiece that you have to like make a certain note into, like a buzzing sound.
Yes.
I never figured out what that was.
That shit's hard.
But yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that as a kid, so I was like, I can't be in band. No, I have to be in orchestra with all the nerds. And here's the thing. I was good. I was good at the violin. I got scouted.
Oh,
for
you
it.
did violin.
Yeah, I like it.
That's cool.
Like a good little Asian. And I got scouted for it too. Because like they're like, oh, you're actually really good with it. And I was like, I don't want to do it though. I don't want to be a nerd. So I stopped. So once 6th grade was done, we went to middle school. Didn't have to do that anymore. I was like, I'm done with that. But I guess like at some point my mom was like at a garage sale and she bought like a guitar, an acoustic guitar. But it was like really warped. I didn't know this at the time. And I thought like, man, pressing these strings are awful. Like they're metal strings, but they're because of the way the board there was warped, you have to push really hard to get it down. And I'm just like, this hurts my fingers so much. I can't. I tried so many times to like play Hey There Delilah. I'm just like, I can't play Hey There Delilah. I'll never get my emo girl, my goth girl. Hey there, Delilah. What's the line to me?
I'll never know because I can't play the stupid guitar.
Yeah. So I had that for like a long time, just sitting in the corner of my room, in the case. So that was then, and then fast forward to college. I was like, in college, that's really when I got into my anime phase. Like late high school, and then college was when I really started getting into anime, and I really liked listening to the anime opening songs and all that stuff.
Right.
And I watched like what was his name? Animens? Like some piano player.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I still go back and watch his videos.
Animens. Piano. Yeah.
Yeah, his Unravel cover
Unravel
is
so
insane. He's still doing stuff. That's crazy. My goat.
Yeah, I think he took a break because he's in like a actual music school or something. So he had to focus on that, which makes sense. But yeah, I would listen to his stuff all the time in college, and I was like, I want to learn how to play piano now. And and so I got like a keyboard. I tried practicing on it for a while, but I never really learned how to play properly. The best I did was like rote memory, where I'm just like memorizing how all the notes feel to like one song, like one song at a time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I could play like a song, but if you showed me like a sheet, like, I play the song.
Mostly the same way.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't sight read to save my life.
Oh shit. I used to be able to with the violin stuff, but then I stopped.
Yeah, you said, fuck those nerds.
Yeah, fuck those nerds. And now I'm playing the piano. I'm like, nerd.
It's weird how that. I guess it's really funny in my mind to call like the band kids the cool kids and the orchestra kids the nerds, but I see where that mindset comes from. But I also think it's funny how now I think it's completely the other way around, because I think the orchestra stuff almost takes like a certain level of like more skill or something.
It feels more finesse.
Yeah, I guess it's because of its general like, it feels classy in a way. You see someone with like a cello and you're like, that's cool. And then you see someone with like, I don't know, something that's not a cello, I guess. You're like, what the hell? They got a fucking...
They're like...
French horn.
Trombone?
You're like, ugh.
Wait, yeah. French horn. Wait, which one's... Trombone's the one that you like pull in and out, right?
Yeah, I actually played that in band for a little while.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah, that was only because the teacher forced me to. They're like, I wanted to do drums or a guitar, and they're like, no, we have enough of those. You're gonna do this. And I was like, oh. And so I did it for a while, and then I just told them no after a while. I was like, I'm not playing this, but I still want to be in here, so you better find something for me. And like, okay, all right. And then it got better.
Nice. You know what? Talking about this just like unlocked a memory like in the back of my mind. I remember going to a music museum, like like for a field trip in elementary school, and I remember there was like one of those like fake stages where you can like pretend to play a instrument along with a song that was just like playing in the background basically. And you want to know what that song was? It was I'll give you a guess.
Okay.
Like 3 guesses.
Okay, first guess is Never Gonna Give You Up.
No, I don't think it was even out back then.
Okay. No, that song is ancient. Are you kidding me?
Never Gonna Give You Up. When did
that song's
came
like
out?
the 80s or something.
Oh.
1987.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, that is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of those cases of a song that like came out and then I think because of the internet like resurged and became a
Yeah.
like a
Okay.
meme.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's an old song. But
Okay. It wasn't this, but I'll give you a hint. It was in the, it was a Mimi song. Meme
it
song.
was a meme song. Okay. Something that fits in. Well, first off, this music museum, is it just about classical music?
No.
No.
So the
Okay,
stage we
okay.
were on, it had like, I think drums, keyboard, guitar, and then probably a mic, I think too.
Oh.
I think
okay.
maybe it was two guitars, like a bass guitar and a regular guitar.
Okay, you could have a whole band up there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it photographed by Nickelback?
It was not photographed.
Dang it! Okay, I have to make
No.
this last one count.
Yep.
This is tough. In my mind, those are like the two most memeable songs.
You're gonna hate yourself when I say it if you don't get it.
Oh no. Okay. Something. Wait, what year was this?
Oh god, now you have to make me think. Before 2008, I think.
Okay.
Like before
Before
2010 for
2000.
sure. Yeah.
If I think
2009?
about things I listened to back then, I only listened to like what today is what the kids today are calling divorced dad rock. It's like all I listen to. So
Mhm.
is it In the End by Linkin Park?
It was not.
Okay.
I don't think I even discovered that song until like middle school too.
Oh damn.
No.
Okay, what is
It was All Stars.
No, I didn't. Oh my
Smash
god!
Mouth.
I said those other two are the most memeable, and this is
Yeah.
oh.
Yep.
I'm so disappointed in me. I don't even
Shame.
know memes, man.
Shame.
Aw.
Yeah.
Dang.
So we had like, we kind of like separated into like groups of 5 or something to go up there, and they would just have the song playing while we were like pretending to play on the instruments. Like if you press on the keys, I remember like pressing it and like actually hearing a note on there, but basically the music drowned it out most of the time.
Okay, I see.
But I think I kind of spoiled it. But basically, I got put on the piano and I hated it. I was like, I want to be a guitar. I want to be a cool kid. And I got put on the piano. And I think that's where my trauma came from. I was like, nerd shit.
Dang. I think
Um,
the real clutch position to get put in is probably on the drums. I mean, that you almost don't even have to know music. You can probably just almost you can hear that and just pick it up.
That you have to have really good, beat
Yeah,
recognition. I guess,
for sure.
yeah, to keep me on beat. I do not have that.
Have you ever played like Rock Band?
I have. I love playing Guitar Hero. Pretty much just guitar. Never tried the
Oh, never
drum
did
set.
the drums. Okay.
No. I don't think I had any friends with the drum set. Or maybe they did.
Darn.
Yeah.
I didn't have any friends with like the Guitar Hero drums, but I had Rock Band, so we had it. My friends would come over or whatever. But the drums and that stuff is almost like 1-to-1. Like you can't take anything you
really?
learn for like the guitar songs over to an actual guitar, really, because like it just doesn't work that way. But the
Right.
drums, like if you could play 100% expert on like a Rock Band drum set or whatever, chances are you could sit at an actual drum set and get really close to the right thing.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever. Oh man, have I ever even tried a drum before? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever played on a drum at all. Like even
It's fun.
like dun 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 dun. Damn. Now I feel like I'm missing out.
You might be. You should try it.
I might-
Especially if you ever have like anger issues. Maybe it's just me. But it's a great outlet.
I'll find like my local music store and be like, "Where's your nearest drum set?"
Yeah, and
Where's
people
the
are like,
sound
oh,
come from?"
wow. He's really good at the drums. He's really in tune with the music. And internally, you're just like, I hate everything.
Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. Ching.
Wow.
Wow. Really resonating with my soul. No, that's just tinnitus.
Yeah, actually. I think I'm getting that. Do you ever feel like you're getting that?
No, I do get those times where like I have that high pitched ring in my ear. I'm like, oh, something broke.
I'm a goner. That ear's gone.
Yep. And it's just like, and then it gets a little quieter.
I hope your side picked up what I think you were maybe just making a noise.
Oh,
on my end, it
I
didn't
was-
come through at all. So I hope your end picked it up.
Yeah, oh, maybe. Or else it's just going, I'll insert beep here.
Oh yeah, we can artificial beep noise.
Yeah.
Power of the internet.
Well, power of being off live.
Woohoo!
Mhm.
I can't believe I didn't guess All Stars, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a moment. I remember playing Shrek game at my friend's Xbox. Like that was a game. You could be
I've
like
never
Shrek or
played a
Donkey.
Shrek game.
Oh my god.
Was it good?
I don't. For like 10-year-old Azzy, yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah. I don't even know, but was I 10 back then? Maybe. Maybe I was even younger.
Maybe even younger. I'm trying to think of where I was when when the Shrek movie even came out. I was a kid, and I think I know where I lived at the time, but I was probably like 7 or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
This was definitely elementary school time.
For sure.
Welcome to Tsuki Grandpa's.
I guess that's true. We are among the top 3 oldest in Tsuki.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. We don't know all the ages. You know what?
Yeah.
I feel like we got off track from talking about VTubers a bit.
We did.
Yeah.
Old VTubers, where you at?
Yeah. Old VTubers, all the Gramps. Raise your hand. That was the whole thing I remember on Twitter. I was
Yeah.
like, where are my old VTubers? I'm like, here.
And then there's
Right
the other
here.
posts that are like, if you're 25 plus in VTubing, like, how much longer do you have? And it's like, what do you mean?
Oh, that's good.
yeah. I have my entire life on a timer here. Have you seen that movie with it's got it might
I know
have
who
Justin
played it.
Timberlake in it.
Was it? Oh, it was Justin Timberlake. Yeah. And they have time on the wrist.
Yeah, and they can like I don't know. That's a weird movie I watched
Okay.
once, and it came up recently, and I just remembered it again.
Is it just in time?
That'd be so funny if
Right.
If they
Wait.
no way.
Oh, was it in time?
Oh, okay.
Man, they should have called it Justin.
They had an opportunity and they did not seize it.
No.
What's your name? Time. Justin. Time.
What? Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. One of the fun facts I did learn though, is that all animals have approximately the same number of heartbeats in their lifetime. Like when you're a larger animal, your heart tends to beat slower, and then when you're like a tiny animal, like a little mouse, your heart beats really fast, right? And they have shorter lives. And then the larger you are, the longer your lifespan is. And like basically, it's a very close correlation of like how everyone has the same number of heartbeats. So like if your heart is being slower, you tend to live longer.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Like average heart beats in a life. Let's see. Was it more than 2.5 billion? So yeah, like every animal has about like 2.5 billion heartbeats.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
What's the average human heart rate?
I think it's like 60 to 100. Average human.
Average human.
Human heartbeat. Yeah, 1600. Yeah, right on target.
Damn.
Like
Sucks they don't have like a a more specific number. I want to know if I'm within the average, but am I on the?
So when I was in, I kind of know this. If you're athletic, it'll be more around 60. And if you're like super athletic, it can go down to like even 40 heart rate or heartbeats per minute, because your heart is definitely much more efficient at pumping the blood, since you're working out like cardio a lot.
Okay.
And I used to be at around 60 when I was like active in middle school and high school. And nowadays, like, I got a heart rate monitor recently, and I found out like, oh, I'm averaging around like 80 now, 80 heartbeats per minute. Yeah, I've not been as active as I should be or have been.
I don't know where my oh, that's my phone.
I would say, yeah, I would say I'm on the, yeah, not like unfit, but not super athletic, not athletic anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone's gonna die before I find out my average. I don't know how to find out my weekly average. I do, but it's not like near me, I guess. I always charge my phone when it lasts me throughout the day, so I always charge it when I go to bed. But now
my phone is my phone's old now, and the battery does not last more than like 8 hours.
Damn.
Like if I'm using it often.
Yeah, I guess mine does get charged throughout the day. Usually in my car or whatever, because like I always have like YouTube videos on or something when I'm delivering pizza.
Are you Android or iPhone or Apple? I guess
I'm iPhone.
Oh, shame.
The shame. I don't know.
It's like
I
selling
think
your
it's fine.
soul.
I mean, I guess
my friend got like an iPhone because his wife has an iPhone, and they just didn't. They want to be able to like share pictures because she's an artist.
It's like,
and yeah, they want to share pictures in like HD resolution or whatever.
Oh, that must be like the perk of the like iPhone to iPhone thing.
Yeah.
You get lower quality if you go like iPhone to Android or whatever.
Yeah.
Because Apple's dumb like that.
The blue bubble text box thing.
Oh no. I guess like
I can't.
I guess it like makes sense. Why couldn't you just like? I feel like everyone should be using Discord these days. Just put it in Discord.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I don't really know. I just have iPhone because I don't know. I switched to it at some point because I think the phones are nice, and I just haven't had a reason to ever look back, I guess.
The thing with Android is I'm never sure what next phone I should buy. Like with the iPhone, it's easy because you're like, all right, next one's 10. I'll get 10.
Yep, I'll get
11.
that. And then Android is like, here's the Google Pixel 5A, and here's the Samsung Galaxy S35.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Which one's better? Which one do I want? Like, I'm thinking, oh god, I'm thinking I might even just get like a Google Pixel just because I know which one's the latest.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about those phones also. What I'd like to know to bring this like, well, no, go ahead actually.
Okay, I was gonna say I just don't want to get the iPhone because I just hear all the like how they keep adding new stuff, quote unquote, new stuff that's just been out on other phones.
Yeah, and Android really has had like all of it forever. Like one thing I would love is the ability to change. I want like a volume mixer, so I can change the volumes of like specific apps without changing like my total phone volume, because sometimes certain apps are just too loud or something, or I've got one thing going on with another thing and I want to hear one thing over the other, but I like having them both at the same time. Like sometimes I'm in a Discord call and I can listen to my friends talk, but I've also got a YouTube video in the background, and it's cool that I can hear like both at the same time, but I don't have any way to like regulate that. And apparently there's some Android phones that just do that.
That's crazy. I've never done that. I've never even tried.
I don't know. I don't know. I multitask too much, probably, or I try to, and iPhone just doesn't seem to let you. Also, no stylus. iPhones don't have a stylus phone at all. The Apple Pens don't even work with iPhones.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is terrible.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I've never tried using a stylus on my phone before.
It's cool. I mean, it's if you've ever used like a display tablet, like for drawing on your computer.
Yeah. I have a pen for that.
Yeah, it's just like the same exact thing, really. The styluses usually aren't like as nice as that, I guess. But the Apple Pen on the iPad is one thing that like a lot of artists use. They use the Procreate app, and it's like only on iPad, I think. And it's great. Like, it's an amazing tool, but you can only use it on an iPad. You can't do it on iPhone, which is a shame. Like, everyone's got a phone on them. Why wouldn't you make this like a marketable thing?
I think that's the one my friend's wife has. That they got like an iPad just because of Procreate.
There's a lot of people I know that, because when I first got into, like, speaking about the Twitch thing earlier, when I first started watching Twitch, it was partially for video games, but what I really fell into was the artist community. And there's a bunch of those like old artist friends I have that now, instead of using their like tablets and their computers, they use an iPad with Procreate, and that's just like their go-to. It's super simple and works really well.
Nice.
So I don't know why they don't make that more of a thing. But to bring this back to like VTubing a bit anyways, because like we did go like super off, I wonder if ever Android will ever get a good VTuber like tracking thing, because iPhone right now has been it for years, and I've heard little ramblings of people talking about, is the best, like, better word, rumors of Android potentially getting something that tracks your VTuber avatar like as well as iPhone does, or maybe better, but I haven't seen anything like actually come out of that. So when is that gonna happen? Because I feel like right now that's the only reason I even have really to stick with an iPhone, is like if I have an iPhone, when I do eventually get like a 2D model or something, I have like superior tracking.
That is one of the things. I don't know what they do for such a good tracking. Maybe it's like, I think I heard something about like an infrared camera or something.
It's something like that. I'm not sure.
I don't know what technology they use, but yeah, it's crazy how good those trackings are. I've seen them being used. I'm like, oh damn. I've always used my webcam, like right now.
Same.
Webcam.
This is what I've done as well.
And I have like a RTX graphics card, so I turn on that like RTX VTubing camera thing.
You get
it makes it pretty smooth.
The God rays with your VTubing.
Yeah.
You get the light shining down from the heavens.
And then I also get that like weird mask thing that you can see like your whole face.
Oh,
like, it's like where you're tracking, you have that weird face you can see.
First time I ever used that, I spent probably like an hour just messing around with that and not even looking at my VTuber model at all. I was like, ooh, yeah.
We're like, wow. Yeah, let's talk about TsukiLive, like our actual VTuber.
Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah. Okay.
the other members of Tsuki Off Live. we are taking over.
Yes, world domination.
Yeah, so we are part of, I guess, Gen 2 technically. I say technically because they have it started at 0. Which is like a real programmer ass move, but none of them are programmers. I say that because like when programming, you often start with 0 when you're doing stuff.
Yeah,
like indexing and stuff. So they start at Gen 0, and I'm like, why?
I think that's a HoloLive thing, or I think their idea for it comes from. I don't know this, but I know that like HoloLive has a Gen 0 as well. I think that is their first few VTubers are under Gen 0.
Right, with Sora.
Yeah. So I think that's maybe where Morning and Tofu and Kin got the idea. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, so they started with Gen 0, then there was Gen 1, and now we're Gen 2, which are the Tsuki boys.
The boys.
The boys. And Morning is not part of it.
Nope.
Morning is still locked outside of the door.
He's a wannabe boy.
Yeah, wanna boy.
Poor Morning.
Yeah. He's I think he was one of the people who were like, yeah, I really want to get like some guys in here. Because every other person in TsukiLive has been girls.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so he was like, we need some boys in here. And we were supposed to debut with like was it like a host bar theme going on?
Yeah, I think that was the original idea.
Yeah, and we talked about it a little bit and never gone anywhere with it.
I feel like maybe I haven't watched our debut trailer thing in
It's been hot.
forever. Like when they first announced us, like on Twitter or whatever, or maybe even on YouTube. Also, I don't remember. I haven't seen it probably since then, so I don't even know if they still went through with that, and then we just did not follow up with that at all.
No, I don't think so. I remember we had like our little voice lines, and then it was like,
Oh yeah,
our cards pop in,
Mhm.
and there was a little bit of a background thing going on, but
yeah,
it was not really. It was not stated at all that we were gonna be like Tsuki Host Club or whatever.
right.
We did get some nice arts from someone. I can't remember who. I think was it one of Walter's viewers that did the art.
I think
remember.
so. Maybe
Now I feel bad.
I can't. I have the image still.
Same.
I tried to put like the artist name in the name.
I tried to. Yeah.
Thing,
Let me see.
but I don't know if I did for this. I might have.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I have it.
Lenore Uwu.
Oh, it's Lenora? Oh, Lenora Wu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing VTubing now too.
Are they?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't
Oh.
even know that they weren't a VTuber at the time.
Right? I don't know if they were. It might have been recent, as in like a couple months recent.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
What? Why does mine says by Clarissabelle? Maybe.
Maybe they got done
That's
by
pretty
different people or something.
Maybe. Okay. Wait, are we thinking of different?
Well, I
on.
was wait. Are you thinking of a thing of like all four of us, or just you?
Just me.
Okay. Well, that's what I was looking at. Also,
It's the one where I'm at bar. I'm pouring like a Bloody Mary or something.
okay. Mine is I'm on stage with a guitar and singing. I guess.
I think it must be by the same person.
Yeah. This one was from Lenore Uwu, and I thought that's who Morning had said. Everyone
Yeah.
was getting one from.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice nice image.
Very.
I'm
very
disappointed. Yeah, I'm disappointed we never got into that. Maybe we'll dive into that some other media.
Nice. Yeah.
Where we
I mean,
start
there's
up a bar.
always like room to do it. Maybe we just throw a bar in here.
Yeah.
Maybe
We're
this is
actually
just a
going-
back room in the bar. You get lost in the bar back rooms and you end up in the podcast room.
Oh shit. Not again. And I was like, I just want to use the restroom while I'm on the podcast. I had too many beers. Ugh.
That sounds like it would be terrible.
Yeah. If you open that door, it actually leads to another podcast room with us.
There's just millions and millions of us's doing podcasts
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you
But
think?
they're all slightly different.
Yeah, what do you think you in other room podcasts? What is other you talking about right now?
How I'm sitting on the left side instead of the right side.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Yeah. But then, like, the further out we are, the more different it is. So, like,
The more it starts to get weird,
yeah.
we're like bits and pieces of each other.
Yeah. Like, I have teal and brown hair. And you have, like, the long, dark bangs. And And then like there's one where we both don't have glasses on.
Whoa.
Ooh. Whoa.
Are we blind
glasses-
also?
Yeah. No, we actually got LASIK in that universe.
Oh, that's sick. I'm actually,
Yeah.
I love that for them. How far do you think we have to go till it's that Gen 2 over there is actually the girls' gen?
Oh shit.
And we're
I don't even
girls instead of the Tsuki boys.
Oh, would it be us but girls? Or would
Yeah,
it be like
yeah. Everything's
Okay, okay.
flipped. And so the our girl side is actually the boys' side over there.
Ah shit. Oh, okay. I think that's at least 10 rooms over.
10 rooms? That's
10 rooms.
I'm kind of shocked it only took that much. We don't have very far to go.
No. Just 10 rooms over, and we're like, oh, we're girls now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a good reason. I'm just pulling out a number out of my ass.
Okay. All right. Well, now I'm suspicious that you might have a reason.
I think it's because we have long hair. Our hair just gotta get a little longer, and then we become a little bit more feminine.
True. We get like a little bit cuter. Not too much, because we're probably already pretty cute. But
Okay. Maybe 10 rooms in, we're cross-dressing.
we're trying. We're trying real hard.
Yeah. Around 30 rooms in is where you're like, they're girls, right? This is a Tsuki girls.
So somewhere around like 20 is where we've actually started the process of making it happen.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then somewhere in there, morning's actually the one hosting.
Oh.
Somewhere between 10 and 20.
Who does he replace? Or is he just added in? Maybe we're him.
Maybe we are. We are both part of morning.
Just randomly, somewhere in the middle, for just one of the rooms, we've joined and we're just morning doing his own podcast.
I think for one of the rooms, it's just morning talking to himself on the other side. And we're the whiteboards.
Okay.
We're just standing in the back.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
He would too.
Most cursed room. Yeah.
He would.
He would.
Poor morning. He's getting all the flack for this. No one else.
Yeah. Nope. It happens. Hey, look, I take a lot of flack also from the girls. Really,
True.
it's from yeah. Also from Ashezi.
True.
Ashezi gives me shit. Ashezi throws me under the bus all the time. And like half the time, I'm like, I can't deny it.
Well, guilty as charged then, I suppose, huh?
I'd like to post bail.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Have you seen that recent video where the guy was like driving with a suspended license?
Yeah, I actually
Shut up.
I saw that today because Moist Critical covered it, but that was
Oh, yeah,
really
you did?
funny. Yeah,
Mm.
I like the
I saw it
end
on
where he's
Twitter.
like, "This is what you're being hit with, no bond or something like that," and then the dude's like staring at the camera. He's like, "Oh my god! Like, how could
Yeah, I'm
this
like,
happen?"
what
It's
are
like,
you
dude, what are you?
thinking? What do you mean? Oh my god, you?
I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, dude.
Yeah. Like maybe if you were charged with something else, but this was literally about your suspended license and you're driving.
Yeah, driving, still suspended. I think it's crazy that not only was he in a car, but he's like
Mhm.
thinking it's fine to show up in court. Like, even without the suspended license part, you're
Mhm.
driving and holding your phone, like obviously in one hand while driving. That's illegal on its own.
Yeah.
Like, someone's gonna really.
Like, was he thinking? The only reason I can think of from doing this is he's just like, because he's talking about going to his doctor's appointment. He must have been thinking like, this is a necessary drive that I have to take. Like that's the
guess.
only reason I can think of why he would even try doing that.
Yeah, it's just I also think it's crazy to head to a doctor's appointment and show up for the doctor's appointment at the same time that you're supposed to call in for a court date.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, a court date lasts longer than, like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I would think.
I guess it depends on what it's about. I've never been to a court.
Me neither.
Like,
I want to do jury duty so bad. Have you ever done jury duty?
I haven't. I think I remember you talking about this before.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think this did come up actually recently. Someone was saying they have, like, court duty or something. And like, oh, it sucks. And I was like, dude, I have wanted this ever since, like, high school. I've been just waiting to be thrown into it, and it just hasn't happened yet. I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely, eventually, they'll pull me in. I've made sure not to get to know anyone in my town. Like, so I can't be dismissed because I know them too well or something.
Yeah. I think my parents been asked for jury duty like a few times, and every time I have to be like, they don't speak English. It's not gonna be helpful here. Yeah. I have to write it in, send it back to them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just like they keep coming back like, oh, jury duty. I was like, nope, they still can't
How
speak
do they
English.
get chosen so often?
I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to ask them because I need some notes.
You just want to.
Yeah, I need to know. How do I get in?
Like, I mean, they've been in America the same amount of time as I have, because, you know, we moved here.
Yeah. Wait, we're
shocked.
Are you not?
I was made in China.
Whoa.
I know, right? I have a sticker proving it.
A sticker?
Yeah.
Like a bumper sticker or something, or?
I think it's somewhere in my scalp.
What?
It says made in China.
No. Am I taking this too literally? I'm thinking you got like a...
No, yeah, you're taking it way too literally. It's not like tattooed on me.
Okay, I was like, what?
No.
What do you mean?
That'd be crazy. No.
That would be nuts. It's like, they do that over there?
Dude, last time I went to China, not too long ago, was like after I went to Japan.
Okay.
So we went to China after because, like, you know, it's close by. Visit the relatives.
Yeah.
On my way back, I got stopped by like the patrol, or not the patrol, like the Chinese, like air.
Oh.
Was it TSA? I guess. And I'm just like, and they're like questioning me like where you went, and I'm like, what you were doing? I'm like, am I gonna be stuck here? I'm about to go get thrown into jail. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm just here to visit. I didn't even want to be here. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of sucked.
Dang.
Because, like, if it wasn't... okay, like, I was living with my uncle and aunt and cousin for, you know, some of it while I was staying there. And they apparently have, like, this thing, like, all of China. They have a thing where it's, like, rock hard beds. It's like you're sleeping on planks. Yeah. So, when we got there, I was, like, just super tired. I just wanted to lay down. So I got on the bed and, like, I just hated it. I just like lay on it. I'm just in pain because it's you're laying on boards. There's no cushion or anything. I had to like grab some pillows, like take the blanket and like wrap it underneath me just for some cushioning. And it's awful.
Crazy. I didn't know that. I've never known this.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, until
until I laid on that stupid bed. And then I looked it up. I was like, why do they have hard beds in China? And it's like the stupid like reasoning where it's like it keeps your back straight. And they have like that dumb, like awful drawing of like, oh, here you are laying there and then your back is straight. But then I'm like, you see that curve in your waist? That is not comfortable at all. You're gonna want to sag that curve. Like, you know, if you have like a little bit of like an hourglass, you're gonna like just sag in. It's no. And then if like you're laying on your back, you also have like a back curve. Your spine is an S. Your spine is more S than straight. You know.
Yeah. Right.
And it's just like No, it's not comfortable. Stop it. Just get something comfortable, please. This is why everyone has back pains over there.
I never used to have back pains.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I bought a bed in 2018.
Okay.
And I've still used the same bed ever since. But for about like 8 years before that, I was almost exclusively a floor sleeper.
Oh, really?
Yep. I slept on the floor
Like,
like everywhere. And so I'm actually of the opinion that the bed ruined my back.
Oh no, you're a straight backer.
A straight back. I don't know what a football position that is, but I guess it's another term for linebacker. That's me. Yep.
Yeah. I sleep on the floor. I'm really good at being on the floor.
I don't know why I did it, I guess, but I just did. I think it's because I was moving around a lot, and a bed was expensive, and it was also like hard to like move. So because I was moving around so much, it's like every year, if not twice a year, I'd like move somewhere else. Never far, but I'd just be like living with different friends or in a different house or different family member or something. And the floor was just the easiest way to go. It's like I never bring a pillow and a blanket with me, and I'm good to go anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, a floor is a floor is a floor. It's
It's consistent
it's not
every
like
time.
Yeah. Yep. It's not like a different couch every time.
Couches, man, couches.
Ooh.
Some couches are great to sleep
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
but when they're not great to sleep on, they're the worst. Like the
I
ones
can
that you just
understand
sink into, they try to eat you.
that. Yeah. And it's like the crack is just like where your butt is, so you sink in there.
Yeah, there's that, or like sometimes the like back cushion and then like the sitting cushion, like try to spread apart.
Or it's not long enough, and you're just like you're either
that
scrunched up or legs over. Yeah.
Yep, that, or maybe that's really uncomfortable, so then you gotta be at like a weird angle with your neck or something. I don't know, man. Couches are messed up.
Like right now in my current house, I have a really nice couch. That I would sleep on it if I didn't have a bed, you know. But I have a bed. But like, yeah, I've had people like come over to stay overnight, and they always sort of like, I'll sleep on the couch instead of like this air mattress I have.
Oh, I hate air mattresses.
Yeah,
for
they're
sure.
not that great. No. No.
Gladly take the couch or the floor. I mean, whatever, man.
Or the floor. Yeah.
I'll sleep on the kitchen table.
Damn. That's crazy. I have a dining table, but because I live by myself, it's like never used.
I
It's
feel
just
that.
there.
We have one also, and I think my mom uses it all the time, but like I never do. I cook my food and I go straight to my room.
Right? I just bring it up to my my office room, my computer room, I guess.
Yep, up to the computer,
And-
put on YouTube.
Yep.
Or Twitch, whatever.
All right. I think we've gone on enough for today for our first episode.
An hour and a half? That's not bad.
Not bad, unless you want to go longer. Do we want 2 hour?
No, I think we're good. I think we did a good job.
we talked about VTubers for at least 30 minutes, and then what for an hour.
I don't know where else we went. I don't even know where we stopped talking about VTubers at.
Yeah. I don't. We were like, in the beginning, we were like, yeah, let's talk about VTubers and all the VTuber stuff. And then after like 30 minutes, we're like, anyways, heartbeats. Oh, man.
Smash
But
Mouth.
Smash Mouth, Animen's music. Now I'm just blanking about what we talked about.
Same. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll rewatch and then we'll know. But this was good. This was fun.
This was fun.
I hope, or I'm sure, we'll get better at this as we go on and do it more often.
Yes.
Especially if we add in
Maybe-
another person here and there, like that'll be
Yeah.
easier too.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm the host. I'm your ever hosting overlord, Azzy-kun. And also, so is Bryce. Bryce, would you consider yourself a host, or would you? Be like, I'm here.
I suppose, yeah, I'm the host. A few rooms over, I might be the hostess. Who knows?
Whoa. It's just Bryce, but with like red cheeks. Blushy cheeks.
I'm just oohing the whole time.
Ew. Oh God. Nah, that's at least 50 doors down.
Oh, 50. Okay. It's
Yeah.
good to know. We're really far from that.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. But yeah, that's been Tsuki Off Live. I'm your ever hosting overlord, Azzy-kun. And also this is Bryce, the other host.
The Chad host, tuber.
Bryce, yeah, chat host tuber. Yeah, we talked about VTubers. We'll talk about other stuff next time.
For sure.
But for now, oh man, we don't really have a sign off.
No. I guess. Thanks for joining, dudes. See you all next time.
Bye. Like and
Bye.
subscribe and all that stuff.
Yeah, do that. Woohoo!
Woo.
We get like a little bit cuter. Not too much, because we're probably already pretty cute.